From the News Channel 5 network, this is Pharmacist on Call.
Good evening, Nashville, Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, those of you as far west as Dyersburg and Jackson, Tennessee, those of you as far east as McMinnville. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt. And if you are watching this show, I am your community pharmacist. Everyone, welcome to Season 4, Episode 6 of Pharmacist on Call. This is your 1-hour forum to call in with all those burning health questions that you've been wanting to ask your physicians and your pharmacists, but because they haven't had time, you weren't able to do so. So this is your 1-hour forum. This is our service to you. This show is sponsored by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, the pharmacy choice for the uninsured, as well as the Kangen Water Store of Nashville, Nashville's cleanest alkaline water. Well, everyone, welcome. As you know, this is your opportunity to call in with those burning questions and things that you weren't able to, like I said, ask your docs. So this is our service to you. Rule number 1, there are no silly questions, so call in. I wanted to get into some birthdays and shout outs and condolences as we usually do. So first I want to send a happy belated birthday to my 2 cousins, Finest Luther Daly III and Cedric Daly. So happy birthday to them. In fact, they celebrated their birthdays last weekend. So happy birthday, cousins. Also wanted to send a happy birthday shout out to my line brother, actually 2 of my line brothers. They were born in October. Yes, I am a member of Omega Psi Phi Rue. So my deuce dog, Clifford Aaron Greer, also known as Akeem, born October 1st. So happy belated birthday to him. And my 5 dog, his name is Garvin Erskine Johnson, hailing from Flint, Michigan. So happy birthday to you. I believe he's around the 18th or so. And then one of my neophytes, attorney Tyrone Jamal Paylor out of Memphis, Tennessee. Want to wish you a happy birthday as well. I wanted to get into some condolences. Wanted to say goodbye to a good friend of the pharmacy, Dr. William Merriman, a noted TSU alum like myself. Passed away suddenly last week, and thank you to the gentleman who came in to let me know that he had transitioned. So condolences and prayers go out to the family of Dr. William Merriman, and certainly want to extend our condolences to, we've had a lot going on nationwide, and so those who have lost their lives in the 2 or 3 hurricanes that we've had, want to send our condolences and our prayers out to you for those losing your loved ones during those situations, and also want to pray for the families of those lost during this, I guess you can call it domestic terror attack in Las Vegas. So praying for those families as well. Wanted to do some congratulations. So I was nominated for, well, actually we'll just talk about the award show. I want to congratulate Miss Patricia King Williams for putting on a stellar Power Moves Award show. And so Power Moves Awards basically taking regular people like yours truly who are doing remarkable things. So I was nominated as a power mover in the city. So the awards gala was held last Saturday. So Patricia did an excellent job with the awards, and I expect this thing to triple in size just from the rave reviews that it's getting. So I did want to congratulate my fellow nominees. I didn't win this time. Next year, I'm gonna get it. But I did want to send congratulations to the nominees and to the honorees, those of who I'm familiar with. That said, I wanted to congratulate Marquita Holt, who is the executive director of Nia House, which is a Montessori school pretty much across the street from me on Dickerson Road. She's doing a tremendous job with young people over there, so I want to send her a shout out. Representative Harold Love, Pastor Harold Love over at Temple AME, wanted to send a big shout out to him, another one of my frat brothers. Dr. Reuben Cockrell, also another Q. Hey, we're big in serving the community. So a shout out to Dr. Reuben Cockrell. Also, speaking of the bros, Lee Millette. Congratulations, Lee, for a very long business career. And I was just talking to him, I was amazed at the work he's done and the length of time he's done it. So a big shout out, Lee. And then finally, Sekou Charles. What's up, Roadside 96? He is the owner and managing partner for Wild Egg downtown. I think it's the corner of Union and 3rd. So if you want some great breakfast, go by there and see him and tell Sekou I shouted him out here. Also wanted to congratulate Councilwoman Hurt I was blessed enough to sit at her table. The awards were so packed that I guess I kind of lost my seat being a little late. So I want to thank her for being a great table host and to congratulate her for the award she won, not only individually, but as the chapter president for Delta Sigma Theta here in the city. Good congratulations to Councilwoman Hurt. Let's see, Shannon Sanders, I want to shout him out. He was the MC of the program. He had the livest jacket. It's hard to outshine me dressing. Shannon did it, so congratulations on the jacket. And finally, Lemitra Scott, Dr. Lemitra Scott, pharmacist, and she has a nonprofit. I believe it's called Breaking the Cell Cycle, but it's basically dealing with increasing awareness for those suffering with sickle cell disease. So she's done tremendous work in the community. She and Dr. Andrew Harris have worked together to really raise awareness and help people dealing with sickle cell anemia. And she received an award, wasn't able to be there. So Lemitra, great job, keep up the work. And for all the power movers who were nominated and honored, as I said in my post, we do our work because we want to affect change and serve the community based on what those needs are. But we survive because of you, the community, supporting our efforts. So big shout out to them. That's it. If you all want to call in with some questions, if not, then I'm going to talk about our alkaline water. Well, you know what? Basically, I should give you a history of what you're watching. History's always bared out that there are new people always watching the show. So I'm Dr. Sean Pruitt, born and raised in Nashville, native of East Nashville, grew up on the corner of North 6th and Douglas for a little while in Marina Manor, graduate of Maplewood, class of '88, TSU alum, 1995. Opened the pharmacy August 4th, 2012 on a mission to help increase access to care for those people who were uninsured. And what happened was, what has happened traditionally is that people would go to the emergency room, and if they did not have insurance, they would be written prescriptions, and sometimes those prescriptions were unaffordable for the patients. So many times they would have to go without this medication only to get sicker and to return to the ER again, and it was just a continuous cycle until finally one time they did not make it through the night because they didn't get the medication they needed. So our mission is to increase access to healthcare by making medication more affordable. And this is not income-based. We do this for everyone, rich or poor, and we have been doing this for over 5 years now. 5 and some change now. So that was our primary focus. And so we started out as a cash-only pharmacy. Now, because of the area where I am, it is high Medicaid, high TennCare. The insured patients wanted love, and since I'm very accessible to downtown as well, so we began taking insurance, and we had to shift our focus a little bit. So we increased access to care for those who were uninsured, but we really focused on customer service and serving the community. So you're not going to be treated any better than you are with us, and you're not going to find any lower prices. So many people are still paying these high prices because they may not know about us. So if you have loved ones who are paying high prices for their medication, send them to Tennessee's only discount pharmacy, Middle Tennessee's only discount pharmacy, and that's Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. The other thing that we morphed our practice into is that we know that there are a number of people, because they are uninsured, they do not seek medical attention. And when you don't seek medical attention, you're going to get progressively sicker. And so our other mission, our new mission, is to recapture those people who have fallen out of the healthcare system because of lack of insurance. So they don't go to the doctor. They're basically doing nothing to help themselves. So what we do now, our practice has changed to the point that we now educate patients to take care of themselves, so to speak, by prevention, by nutrient supplementation, by proper diet, by avoiding things that may help you. And so we're increasing patient proactivity. And so our new motto is, we used to be Pharmacy Choice for the Uninsured, but we are now Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, where self-care is the new health care. And so there are things that you must do yourself to keep yourself out of the ER, keep yourself in the good graces of your doctor, to get yourself off of certain medications. So a lot of the things that you'll see here that I'm going to get into in a little bit, dealing with the water and the beetroot juice and the like, have to deal with common problems that we see with people coming in every day who are scared to death of going to the doctor because of the price, who don't like sitting in the waiting rooms. So what we do is we offer solutions from Mother Nature that you can use to help yourself. And we have been doing this for the better part of 5 years. It has been very receptive. outcomes for patients who had insurance and who didn't have insurance, for patients who did not have doctors and who do have doctors, have been great. And so A1Cs have come down, cholesterols have come down, blood pressures have come down. So what we do is we want to increase outcomes by increasing access to care, by increasing your knowledge base. So to that end, we're going to talk about the first thing that we started doing around the natural care space. So we opened the Kangen Water Store inside of the pharmacy around, I'd say, November of 2012. So we were a pharmacy for about 3 or 4 months, and decided that this would be something new and novel to add to the pharmacy as I began to transition into to alternative therapies for those patients who weren't able to get prescriptions from doctors, but still wanted to do something to help themselves. So our alkaline water basically is water that we have a machine, and it does about 3 or 4 different processes to the water. The first thing it does is filter the chlorine and the fluoride, so this water has no taste or smell. It filters out the pharmaceuticals, it filters out all the stuff, and so what you have is a great tasting, actually most patients say it doesn't have a taste, a great tasting water. It is very light in texture, and so it goes down smoothly, and you can drink a lot of it because the molecules are so small. The other thing that we do to it is we electrify the water over titanium plates, and so this water is teeming with antioxidants. So as you know, these are the things that help prevent cancer, so help oxidize free radicals from the body. The third thing that the machine does is that it alkalinizes the water. So it takes it from an acidic level of 6 or so and raises the pH to 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5. And so the water is alkaline. So you're saying, well, Dr. Pruitt, what is the benefit of drinking alkaline water versus my Dasani or my other water that I drink? Well, as you know, most of our diseases are caused by having too much acid in the body. It starts in the gut, but most of it's caused by having too much acidity in the body, from drinking Cokes, from diets high in red meat, to dairy products, and all these other things that make the body acidic. So when you drink this water, and any condition that you have related to having too much acidity in the body, then what this does is it neutralizes those symptoms. So for instance, my patients would come in and they would say, Dr. Pruitt, I'm having acid reflux and my stomach is just burning. And so we would give them, just a small bottle of it. And within 30 minutes to an hour, because the water is alkaline, it neutralizes the hydrochloric acid which is in your stomach. So acid reflux. We had a number of people come in stating that that gout was a big problem for them because the uric acid was produced from different things in the diet, and so it would manifest in their toes. But we're going to come back to that. You stay right there. We're going to be right back. We're up on a break.
This is a Storm 5.